Hey guys, welcome to the channel. My name is Nate, lawyer turned YouTuber, and today I'm going to show you how you can follow the case and look at all the court documents for the David Silverman versus Matt Dillahunty case. All right, my name is Nate, lawyer turned YouTuber, and if it's your first time here, you are now part of the Brody's bunch. You're going to be the jury of my content. And what I do here is we go over interesting legal topics and legal cases, and we try to follow it all the way through from beginning to end. For instance, the last case that we did was the non sequitur show beef, where we were able to follow the proceedings from beginning to the eventual end, which was a default judgment. And here we're going to do the same thing too. We've started with the complaint and filings, watching the video from before this, and we're going to go all the way through to hopefully completion of whether it's dismissed or whether they go to trial. First things first, if you're new here, consider subscribing to the channel if you want to follow the pleadings. Today, I'm actually going to show you how to look the pleadings up and follow along with the case yourself. So let's get into it. So now, before we get into that fun, I have to remind you guys of the one thing that you guys need to know. This is not legal advice. We're just following the case from beginning to end. And hopefully this will be something that you guys will be interested in. So let's check it out. If you go to my last video, and this was the video I recently did, David Silverman v. Matt Dillahunty, an American Atheist, we read the lawsuit. There's a link here to where it says, well, to become a Patreon, also check that out. But there's a link here that says link to court documents. So if you click there, this comes up. It'll take you to this disclaimer for the New Jersey courts. You click agree, and then it comes up to this page. See, first you have to go to where it says search for cases, special civil part, and you change it to civil part. Now it's going to do that little blippity blip thing, and then you go down here where it says search for docket, and you click where it says search by party name. After you click that, the screen's going to change again, and it says individual or business. We're looking for an individual, and that individual is David Silverman. So we're going to type the name here as Silverman, which I've already typed up many times, and then we're going to go to the front and type in David. And then you click this I am not a robot and hit search. Now, when you hit search, you're going to see a whole bunch of cases come up. Silverman, Johnson versus American Atheist. They've been sued before. But we want David Silverman v. American Atheist. So you want to go to case initiation date and click this twice. This will take you to the most recent case. So case initiation date, click that twice and it takes you to the most recent case. And you'll see David Silverman, Union, case number. You see David Silverman versus American Atheist, Inc. And see filed 7/1/2019. So you click that. Then the case comes up. Now, this is David Silverman versus American Atheist. Now, what you'll start seeing is you'll see all the filings that have come to today. And there have been 15 filings. So here's the initial complaint, here's a tracking number, and you get to see all the documents. Now, if you want to see a document in particular, this particular link that's right next to it. And here's the link. This little attachment link will actually take you to the actual complaint or whatever documents that Mr. Silverman or whoever has put forward. So now, let's say, for instance, you want to see the motion to dismiss, the full motion to dismiss. You see motion for dismissal, the highlighted part, motion for dismissal, blah, 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 David Silverman. So if you click this part, this little attachment piece, you can see it brings up all these documents. And the motion to dismiss would be, see here it says brief, letter brief. If you click that, that's the actual full motion to dismiss. And you'll see it has a table of contents and everything. Now, as this updates, you can start seeing the documents that come in. You can also see who the plaintiff is, which is Mr. Silverman. You can actually see who the defendants are. These are the named defendants. You can see what's going on with the case proceedings, like when the court is scheduled something. So it scheduled this hearing in front of this judge on 11/22, obviously, to do the pro hoc vice. So that's what's going. Oh, and it's actually doing the motion to dismiss. Look, motion hearing. All right, so it's going to. So the court here says it's going to decide both the motion to dismiss and the pro hoc vice on the same day. So 11/22 seems like it's going to be that date. Here they're looking for. This is just a quick summary of the filings. Jury did his complaint, amended complaint, response, first appearance for Sinclair, motion to dismiss, by Fish. Yeah, so it's telling you a quick synopsis, and then here are the fees paid, which is, you know, the crazy part. But so Mr. Silverman paid $250 to file this, $35 for something else. It tells you who paid it. To file their motion to dismiss, American Atheist paid $175 and another $50. Oof. And then Rose Sinclair, she paid $175 to file. So you see, just responding to this and filing these motions is, can get, you know, you're talking about each party in this is paid about $200 something just to file responses and things. So it gets, litigation's a rich man's game. So as you can see, everything is here. And again, if you just go to this website, you'd be able to follow the case just like I'm following the case. So we're going to be following the case going forward. And if there's any actual court dates, I'm going to try to make it a point to go to the court. It's not too far from here, and just see what's going on for those days. If, you know, if they're going to do oral arguments or if this actually goes to trial, which, you know, based on what I've seen, it doesn't really look like it's going to go to trial. It looks like it's going to be dismissed, but I could be wrong. You know, I don't practice in New Jersey, so I don't know the little quirky stuff. But from reading David Silverman's complaint and lawsuit to the motion to dismiss and just looking at everything, it doesn't seem like it's going to be too successful. But I've been wrong, you know, and I could be wrong about this. So I want to make sure everybody understands that. So again, if you are interested in this case and you want to follow along with us, the best way to do that is hit that subscribe button and join us on this journey. We're going to go over anything substantive that happens in this case. So obviously after 11/22, we're going to go break down whatever the judge rules on both the motion ad hoc vice and the motion to dismiss, and see what the judge rules and why the judge ruled that way, and any other developments. So, you know, we're at the beginning, but it may be close to the end if this motion to dismiss is decided. And I'd like to ask you guys, what do you think? For those of you who've watched my breakdown of the actual lawsuit, do you think Mr. Silverman has a lawsuit? I don't know. So before I get out of here, my name is Nate. Again, lawyer, YouTuber. Consider subscribing to the channel. And I just hooked you up.